Long ago, on a deserted sidewalk of a bustling city, a couple named Rahul and Rekha clung to their hopeless lives, struggling each day just to survive. Rahul's thin body, hollow face from starvation, and shabby clothes bore the clear marks of poverty. Every day, he begged in the city's alleys, collecting a few coins to feed both of them. Rekha, too, was trapped in the cruel grip of poverty. Yet deep inside her was an irrepressible desiring. Unspoken dream even she couldn't fully understand. Their only possession was a rusty tin box where they carefully stored each day's begging money. To them, it was more valuable than treasure. But one day, fate struck. Cruelly, Rahul fell gravely ill. His body became so weak he couldn't even rise from bed. Rekha was thrown into deep worry. They didn't even have enough money to see a decent doctor, which worsened their helplessness. At that desperate moment, Rekha made a hard and bold decision. She asked Rahul for the tin box, their last savings. Rahul stared at her silently, no words left on his lips, but his eyes gave quiet consent. In Rekha's eyes gleamed a strong determination. She knew they couldn't spend their lives begging forever. Something had to change. With those small coins, Rekha went to an old, dusty bookstore. The smell of worn pages carried thousands of untold stories. She bought a few storybooks and textbooks, then sat on a quiet pavement corner, reading intently. Her only goal was to educate herself, to break free from poverty's curse forever. Seeing her relentless effort, a few kind-hearted people came forward to help. With their support, Rekha enrolled in a night school, while during the day, she earned a little by sewing clothes. Though Rahul was still sick and weak, watching Rekha's transformation lit a new hope in him. He believed someday she would succeed and bring a new dawn into their lives. Rekha worked tirelessly, sewing by day, studying by night. She saved part of her small earnings for Rahul's treatment, using the rest for his studies. Her struggles made her stronger and more confident. She faced obstacles at every step but never gave up. Between stitches, she studied books, learned new words, and dreamt of a bright future. Slowly, she became a skilled seamstress. Her work was so fine that soon wealthy women in the city sought her out for expensive dresses. They not only gave her work, but also guidance and encouragement. Among them was Mrs. Sen, who was deeply impressed by Rekha's dedication. Mrs. Sen invited Rekha to work in her home and promised to bear her. Educational expense. A new horizon opened for Rekha. By day, she helped with household work. By night, she studied. Meanwhile, Rahul slowly began to recover. Their rusty tin box was no longer their only hope. It now stood as a silent witness to their hard work and dreams. Rekha proved herself to be a brilliant and hard-working student. She excelled in exams, ranking on merit lists in both 10th and 12th grade turning points in her life. Mrs. Sen encouraged her further and arranged for her to enter a good college. Rekha began to dream of becoming someone important, leaving her past poverty behind. Rahul still begged on the old pavement, but with a different glow in his eyes, faith in Rekha's future. The world saw him as a beggar, but to him, he was the husband of a rising star. Rekha joined college to study political science, aiming to become a government officer and serve society. she worked tirelessly, dividing her time between studies and household duties at Mrs. Sen's place. After graduation, she prepared for the civil service examination, one of the toughest tests with thousands competing. Rekha enrolled in a coaching center and studied day and night. Rahul waited patiently for her success. Finally, the golden day arrived. Rekha passed the civil service exam and received her appointment as an officer. Tears of joy filled Rahul's eyes. His dream for her had come true. Rekha was no longer just a beggar's wife. She was now a respected government officer. She gained fame as an honest and dedicated official, known for helping the poor and solving their problems. One day, riding to work in her official car, Rekha passed by her old pavement and saw Rahul still begging. She stopped, tears filling her eyes, and introduced herself. Rahul was stunned. His wife was now an officer. Rekha took him to her new luxurious home, but Rahul felt insecure and unworthy. Their different social positions created distance between them. As Rekha got busier with her new life, she began ignoring Rahul. He waited for her late into the nights, but she avoided him. Their relationship started breaking apart. Rekha, proud of her achievements, even insulted Rahul for being a beggar, pushing him out of her life. Heartbroken, Rahul returned to the pavement, resuming his begging, lost in endless sorrow. Later, when colleagues revealed that people knew her past and Rahul still spoke about her proudly, Rekha grew furious. In her anger, she confronted Rahul and even raised her hand against him, telling him to never take her name again. Rahul left, devastated, disappearing into the city. Rekha felt victorious outside, but hollow inside. Months passed, and though she rose to higher ranks, her heart remained empty. She realized money and power couldn't bring happiness. She missed Rahul, the man who had sacrificed everything for her success. Regret consumed her, and she began searching for him, but Rahul was nowhere to be found. At last, while running a charity, she had started with her wealth. Rekha saw a frail old man seeking help. It was Rahul. She rushed to him, hugged him tightly, and both wept, washing away years of pain. Rekha realized her greatest treasure was not her career, but her husband. From then on, Rekha left behind arrogance and chose a life of love, compassion, and service. She and Rahul began a new life together, hand in hand. Their story spread across the city as a lesson that love and relationships are the true meaning of life, not wealth or power. The narrator concludes, "This story is fictional, created for entertainment and to impart a moral message. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more romantic stories like this. I'll see you again in another new video. Until then, take care, stay healthy, and stay safe. Wishing you all the best. Goodbye for now, and thank you.